What if Michael Jackson wasn't just entertaining us, but trying to warn us? What if those catchy lyrics and hypnotic beats were actually messages, hidden in plain sight? Some fans believe that MJ wasn't just the king of pop, he was a man screaming from the inside.
Michael was totally misunderstood by so many people.
Trapped in a system of power, control, and secrets. From songs like They Don't Care About Us to Money and Morphine, Michael seemed to go from pop icon to protest leader. Almost like he knew something we didn't, something they didn't want him to say.
He was disappointed, even though it was one of the greatest performances that anybody had ever seen.
Was he exposing the puppet masters pulling the strings? Or was it all just misunderstood pain? In this video, we're diving deep into the lyrics they told you not to overthink. Because once you hear what MJ really said, you might never listen to his music the same way again. They don't care about us. A protest or a signal. They don't care about us. Michael didn't whisper that. He screamed it over and over again. And if you really listen to the lyrics, he wasn't just talking about racism or police brutality. He was calling out the system itself. He starts the song with a barrage of chaos. Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. It's not sugar-coated. It's anger, rage, a direct middle finger to the powers that be. And then he drops the most controversial line of his entire career. Jew me, sue me, everybody do me. Kick me, kike me, don't you black or white me. Yeah, he said it. Unfiltered, uncensored. That line got him banned on radio stations. Media called him anti-Semitic. But Michael wasn't attacking Jewish people. He was exposing how society labels, targets, and tears people apart, no matter their background. This wasn't a pop song. It was a damn war cry. And he made 2 music videos for it. One in a Brazilian favela filled with military police, and another inside a literal prison. He was pointing at the government, at corporate elites, at the industry that built him, and then tried to bury him. Fans say this was Michael's way of screaming, "Wake up!" He wasn't hiding the message. He was daring people to hear it. But most didn't, or didn't want to. And the more defiant he got, the more dangerous things became. Money, a direct attack on the puppet masters? If They Don't Care About Us was Michael throwing punches at the system, Money was him kicking down the damn door. This song isn't subtle. It's an all-out assault on the industry's obsession with greed and power. Listen to this line. Lie for it, spy for it, kill for it, die for it. That's not poetry. That's truth. That's a man exposing how far people will go when there's money involved. MJ knew exactly what he was doing. He wasn't just talking about fame. He was talking about how the elite use people, especially black artists, like puppets. They build you up, make millions off your back, then throw you to the wolves when you stop obeying. He'd seen it. He lived it. And he was calling it out with fire in his voice. Anything, anything, anything for money. Michael didn't just mean sellouts. He meant the people in suits, the silent ones in boardrooms, the ones who pull strings behind the scenes and make stars disappear when they get too powerful. Was he talking about Sony, the industry execs he openly beefed with?
They never thought that this performer, myself, would outthink them.
Yeah! Was he calling out the so-called handlers who kept artists under control? Fans say Money wasn't just a song. It was a damn warning. A way to say, I see you, I know what you're doing, and I won't stay quiet. But by this point, MJ wasn't just exposing them. He was becoming a target. And next, things got dark. Real dark. Morphine. Was he screaming for help? If you've never listened to Morphine, really listened, you're missing the most disturbing song Michael Jackson ever recorded. Forget smooth beats and catchy hooks. This one's different. It's dark, twisted, and straight up terrifying. MJ screams, "He's taking Demerol! Oh God, he's taking Demerol!" over and over again. Like he's not singing, he's begging. Like he's stuck in a nightmare he can't escape. On the surface, it's about drug use. But fans believe it goes way deeper. They say this song was a cry for help, a coded message about being drugged, controlled, or even poisoned by the people around him. The truth? MJ didn't trust many people. And he sure as hell didn't trust the doctors or handlers who pumped his body full of meds.
Go in the recording studio and so on. So his reality is very, very different to us.
He knew something was wrong. He felt it. He said it. Morphine sounds like someone trapped, tortured, slowly losing control. Some say it's autobiographical. Others say it's a confession. But a growing number of fans believe it was a warning, that he was being medicated on purpose, kept in a fog so he'd stay obedient, quiet. And when you connect this to how he died, under suspicious circumstances, with enough drugs in his system to knock out an elephant, this song feels like a damn prophecy. Was MJ trying to tell us what they were doing to him? And if so, why didn't we listen? Because by the time we heard it, it was already too late. Was MJ obsessed with conspiracies? Or right all along? To the media, Michael Jackson was paranoid. To his fans, he was woke before woke existed. This man didn't just believe in conspiracies, he lived them. He once said in a taped phone call, "They want to kill me. They want to frame me. I'm not safe." People brushed it off as paranoia, mental breakdown, just another wacko-jacko moment. But let's get real. This was the most famous man on the planet.
If Michael Jackson ever laid a finger on me, I would not be in this chair right now.
Someone with money, power, and millions of fans. And yet he was terrified, watching his back, begging people to believe him. He spoke out against Sony, claiming they were sabotaging his album.
The way they get revenge is to try and destroy my album.
He said the media was being used as a weapon to destroy him. He fired longtime handlers and stopped trusting almost everyone. Was he losing it or waking up? The industry he helped build started turning on him. False stories, legal battles, character assassinations. It was like a hit job, but in slow motion.
I own half of Sony's publishing, and I'm leaving them, and they're very angry at me.
One piece at a time, they dismantled him. Some say MJ became obsessed with conspiracies, but maybe it wasn't an obsession. Maybe it was survival. Was MJ trying to warn the world? So, was Michael Jackson really talking about the Illuminati? Was he calling out the elite, exposing the industry, or was he just an artist venting pain through music?
They really thought that my mind is always on music and dancing, and it usually is.
That's the question no one can answer for sure. But one thing's clear, he knew things, he said things, and the more he spoke out, the more they tried to shut him up. From screaming, "They don't care about us" in the streets of Brazil, to exposing the greed and filth of the industry and money, to Morphine, a song that sounds like a man trapped in his own personal hell. This wasn't random. This wasn't entertainment. This was a man using music to say what he couldn't say out loud. And maybe that's why they turned him into a punchline. Maybe that's why they smeared him, broke him, and left him medicated until the day he died.
The king of pop, Michael Jackson.
He was just 50 years old, and in the city where he died, Los Angeles.
Some call it conspiracy, others call it truth. But if you really listen to those lyrics, you start to wonder, was Michael Jackson just ahead of his time? Or was he trying to scream a message that none of us were ready to hear? Now it's your turn. Was MJ a paranoid genius, a victim of the machine, or a man who saw too much and paid the price? Drop your take in the comments, but be ready. This debate, it's just getting started.